Hello, beautiful Aries, and welcome to your money and career guidance for September with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. It's tea and tarot time with Julie, so grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever you want, and put your feet up, get yourself comfy. Let's have a little look about money and career. Alrighty, let's bring the camera down. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. Okay, the cards I use, the links to my books, the tea and tarot merch if you're interested in that, and if you would like to support my channel, all the ways to do that are also there. All right, okay, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross-watching to do with money and all career. Okay, because I know not all of you work, so just take the bits that resonate. Okay, right, Two of Coins, we're trying to get some balance. We've got the Page of Coins, that's nice in a money reading, with the Five of Wands. Okay, right, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords in the centre of your reading with the Tree of Life. All right, I need to straighten the camera. I'll do that in a second. Give me a minute. Okay, we've got Temperance, we've got the Emperor, and we've got the Ace of Cups. Okay, let's get rid of those a minute. Let me put you on pause a second. There, that's better. I don't want you to be wonky. Okay, all right. Let's get these out. All right, so these are the Wealth and Success affirmation cards taken from my book, okay? My formula to wealth and success from hoping to having. What do you want to tell Aries, please? Thank you. I am abundant. Money flows easily and readily to me now. Okay, we're going to discuss that, all right? That energy of abundance. Okay, now, and it's about it flowing easily, not difficulty, not with struggle. Let's get these two out. These are the energy oracle, okay? Oh, we've got a broken heart showing up to do with money and career. Let's find out more about that. Okay. All right. And I want to get your animal theme. This is the animal oracle. What's the animal totem for my Aries for September for money and career, please? Lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. Okay. So let's have a look at this then, guys. Right, now where do you want me to start, please? Okay, let's just look at the major arcana. We've got three. We've got the Tree of Life, Temperance, and the Emperor. Now, Temperance is a card of balancing and healing. Now, we've got the Broken Heart card over here. So whatever you have been upset about, something that has gone, ouch. You may have lost your home or a job. You may have lost a family member, which is impacting on your finances. This could be to do with an inheritance coming through. It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? So, you know, on the one hand, we don't want that loss. On the other hand, we've got that money coming through because the abundance is there. It's not going to apply to all of you, of course. This broken heart is not going to be relevant for all of you. But if you have recently lost your home or lost a car, I love that car and it's been repossessed or it's broken, it's gone to the car garage in the sky, you know, that kind of whatever it is for you. What we want to do in terms of aligning with money, okay, in terms of aligning with a career that works for you, that enriches you, that supports you. We've got to get into this energy of generosity. It's not easy if you're in a place of lack and struggle to actually get into generous, because when we're in that lack, we tend to close everything down, don't we? You know, I can't afford it, I'm very limited, I've got to be careful. Everything starts to shrink. And that makes it worse for us. And it sounds a little bit like counterintuitive to say, well, actually, the more skint I am, the more generous I want to be, because that is me saying to the universe, plenty more coming. It's on its way. The universe has got my back. I'll find a way. It's going to be okay. I'm not going to hold on to this too tightly. Now, it doesn't have to be generosity with money. If you haven't got it, you haven't got it. But you can be generous with your heart, with your attention, with your support, with your kindness. There's still the energy of generosity and flow, which will help more to flow towards you. I explain all of this in my books From Hoping to Having. Okay, lots of you have bought them in August. Thank you so much. And I'm already getting comments coming through saying I've only got to chapter 4 and already I can see where I'm going wrong. Thank you so much. So brilliant. We want that. Okay, it looks like this. If you don't know, okay, that's what it looks like. If you want to get it, doesn't have to be mine. Okay, you can, do what is right for you. Okay, but we've got I am abundant. Let's just look at this for a minute. Money flows easily and readily to me now. This was a mantra I used for the best part of 2 years, and it really worked because money did start flowing better than it ever had before. And I just kept focus on it's flowing easily, it's flowing readily, it's just always in a continuous flow of abundance towards me. And it's now. All right, it's flowing now. Might not see it today, but it's on its way. And I know it's already happening and it's in the ether. So get into this energy of abundance. And whomever or whatever has hurt that heart, then we want to step into acknowledging it, feel it, express it, be very compassionate and loving with yourself, and then move into this space of generosity in whatever way you can, because you're saying, it's all right, life is flowing, it's okay. So in the center of your reading, Aries, you've got the Queen of Swords. Now, Queen of Truth, as I call her. It's clarity, it's focus. What's really important to me? Why is it important? What works? What doesn't? It's really getting into the nitty-gritty in a very clear way. That Sword of Truth, and she's in this deck, she's got those sort of, it's not really glasses, it's kind of a shield around her eyes, but it means that she can focus, laser focus. I want to get really into the focus in September about my money and career. So I'm going to be doing some research. I'm going to be looking, because we've got the pages of coins there. I will get my words out. And we are starting this month with an awareness of where things are off, out of balance. The Two of Coins, which is your first card out here, is all about things are a little bit off. I'm juggling quite a lot, and that can be quite exhausting. It's like, I haven't got enough energy for this, so I'm going to rob Peter to pay Paul. We're kind of, swings and roundabouts. We're all kind of all over the place. So what I want to do is, first of all, let's use that Queen of Swords to focus on, in a very truthful and honest way, where is my balance, off or out? And then we can look at what can we do about it. If we don't recognize it, we're not going to do anything about it. So we want to look and say, okay, perhaps I'm giving too much there, or perhaps I'm not giving to myself enough. And that's why perhaps I recognize I'm very tired, I'm exhausted, I need to bring more attention into me. Whatever it is that you need to do, I want you to look at the balance here. And also bring in the Three of Cups. This is a card of celebration. It's a card of happiness. It's also about support, right? Friendships, laughter, play. Is it all work and no play? Is it all stress and no frivolity? We need a bit of both. They balance each other up. Because of course we will work, but do we play? Of course we will have, concerns and, the grown-up sensible stuff, but can we balance it up with, what am I doing for play? What am I doing for light-hearted fun? All right, and that can be as simple as giving yourself a prescription of half an hour a day of laughter. So I'm going to sit and watch some YouTube videos that are funny, whether that's watching funny animals doing silly things, whether that is watching your favorite comedian, just anything that's going to lighten it up. What do you need to do to lighten it up? Because this is a card of laughter and fun and happiness, and that is what's going to bring in the balance. Because the Two of Coins is the minor arcana equivalent of the Temperance card. This is about my balance, and this is about my balance, okay? So I want to bring some balance in. So if you've been working hard, or it's all been about work and I haven't had time to see any of my family or any of my friends, I don't know, where's the summer gone, where's the winter gone if you're down south, it's like, right, I'm going to prioritize this. And that is going to bring me into balance. And from a place of balance, all right, because I'm feeling better, then I can move it forward. They're just saying to me, I'm recording this on a Monday morning. I spent the entire weekend doing absolutely nothing. Nothing. Didn't clean the house. I was going to go for a walk and I couldn't be bothered. Well, I did try, but it was blowing a gale here in the UK and it wasn't pleasurable. So I just went, I'm doing nothing. And today I feel much more reset. So, we all need to do that little bit of a reset sometimes. So, normally I would be busy on the weekends doing things, seeing people, cleaning the house, perhaps do some YouTube work. This weekend, no. Not doing anything. Okay, so what are you doing to bring your world and life into balance? Because as you do, then look where we're going. We're stepping into the Emperor. Now my power's back. Now I'm in the, yes, I can do it. I'm powerful. This is your card, Aries. It's the Emperor. So the page of coins above here, pages are the messengers, they're the beginnings of change, they're the opportunities starting to open up. I can't find these opportunities when I'm exhausted and I'm so busy at work I haven't got time to look. I've got to bring my world into balance, then I'll have the time to look. And this could be looking for a better job or a better deal on my mortgage or a better loan or business opportunities or income opportunities. If this is about I want to move home because the home is your biggest investment, that I would love to move, but I haven't had time to even look at what's out there. So we can now be from a place of balance. We can now look at what opportunities are there, whether I'm looking at homes, whether I'm looking at jobs, whatever I'm looking at. I'm exploring here. This is an exploratory energy, a research energy. Let's get online and let's have a little look from a place of power, because now you see I'm back in my power from a place of truth and clarity. I can see the opportunities. Now we've got the Five of Wands here, which is a card of competition, battling, butting heads, going up against people, and this is a lack energy. Fives are about change, and change can sometimes be uncomfortable. You might be doing some research here and then saying, oh yeah, but everybody else is going to want that job. There's no point applying. Oh yeah, but everybody else is going to want that house. It's not worth it. So what we want to do is change that thinking to say, what's for you won't go by you. The right job will come to me. If I don't get it, the right one for me. There's the right person that's going to buy my house. I personally believe that there is the right person for the right house, the right job for the right house, the right person. It's right. Let's get out of this. And if this is coming at you, all right, it might not be your own sense of, there's a lot of competition there. It might be that people are arguing with you. What do you want to apply for that for? What do you mean we're selling a house? Perhaps people are arguing with you, disagreeing with you. But you're in this tree of life energy, which is saying you have all the tools at your disposal to be able to create and manifest the change that you want, because this is change, and change sometimes can be a bit of a battle. It can feel like that, can't it? But if we step into my world, my life, the tree of life, I'm growing my branches, my world, my life, where I want them to be, then it doesn't matter how many people disagree with you. You can just say, oh yeah, thanks for your opinion, and you carry on doing you. All right, let them do them. You do you, okay? Because you have the tree of life here, which says I can create anything I want. This card talks about every single tool in the toolbox. It represents every tarot card in the entire tarot deck. It's saying you have everything you need to create this new beginning with the Ace of Cups. You've been offered a new cup here by the universe, and it's saying, here you go, Aries. You want that change. You want that new beginning that's far more balanced, that's far more right for who you are right now and what you want to do and be. Then you're in your power to make it happen, but from a place of balance. We can't, they just don't say can't. It's very difficult for us to manifest what we want from a place of imbalance, because you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So if you're all wobbly, because you're juggling too many things, you're going to create more things to wobble about. It always works like that. So before we try to manifest, let's get balanced first, get nice and strong and stable, then we'll manifest from that place and then it'll work. You know, imagine trying to manifest when you are very like lopsided. You're just going to create more lopsided. Do you understand? Okay, so let's get balanced first. Get in our power from a place of truth, open up those opportunities. Don't worry about what's coming at you. Don't worry about how many other people are going for that thing. You just get into the energy of I am abundant, I'm in this generosity, I trust, I believe, and I can create my new beginning. Okay? And that Ace of Cups is about fulfillment and enrichment and happiness. So you're stepping into this energy where you're saying, it's my time. It's my time. All right, let's find out a little bit more. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale. Can we find out some more about this imbalance, please? Okay, because we've got the 2 cards in that first row about imbalance. Tell me more about this for my Aries, please. You need to rest. And you need to communicate that you need to rest. Okay, we've got 2 swords here. The 2 of Swords and the Page, sorry, 2 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, which is a card of rest, sleep, relax, meditate, contemplate, take a step back, just let the world get on for a minute without you while you just step back and regroup. All right, this is, you know, how's your sleep been? Mine's been pretty shocking the last week or so. The energy, you know, middle of August, early August, it's been quite challenging. It's quite intense. There's quite a lot going on. So if you've been finding that your sleep has been affected and you're just, you know, you're just knackered, Aries. So let's get some rest, okay? And the Page of Swords, we know pages are the messengers, and we know that pages open up the opportunities. And this is about communication. So this is where here I'm looking at what's going to bring me in the money, what's going to bring me in the stability. And here I am communicating. So I could be applying for a job. I could be sending an email, making a phone call, making an inquiry. We're reaching out to see where that's going to go. And that's what's going to help bring this balance in. Tell me about the 5 of Wands for Aries, please. What's this 5 of Wands about? Well, we've got the Sun, so it's not going to be there long. With the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay. 2 major arcana cards, both extremely positive. So this card can often be the need for approval, all right? That we're waiting for people to agree with us and they're not going to agree with us. And so we're going to just let that go. I don't need your approval. The only approval you need is your own, okay? The Sun is here to shine the light on what is right for you. It's shining the light on where there is that battle. Am I in battle with myself? Am I in this energy of, you know, abundance flows to me, but as hard as possible, as difficult as possible, and I make abundance an absolute battle? Or am I in this energy of abundance flows to me freely and easily? Yeah, so it's shining the light. That's the thing with the Queen of Swords, Queen of Truth. Let's put the truth into it. Let's shine the light on this battle. Who or what or where is the battle? Because it's time for that Wheel of Fortune to turn in your favor, into the new, into that Tree of Life, into that Ace of Cups. So let's allow the Sun to shine on and highlight so that we can see it really clearly. Whatever battle or competition energy or lack energy, let's light it up so we can see it, so that we can sort it out. Because the wheel is turning in your favor and we don't want to be in battle with it. We want to be able to go with the flow. All right, think about that wheel. All right, and it's turning and I'm just gently getting on it and I'm allowing it to turn. I'm shining the light on any battles around me and I'm just saying, don't need that. And I don't need to wait for other people to agree with me. I am going with this flow of the Wheel of Fortune that's showing itself up for me right now. Okay? Let's finish off with an angel card. Final message for Aries for money and career, please, for September. Light. Look, we've got the Sun there. Shine the light on it. And now we've got light again. Right, whatever the Sun shines on grows. right? And they're giving you as much light as you are going to need to be able to see your way through, to see your way past, to see your way into your new beginning. So you are lighting up, and allow your desires to light the way. All right? So Aries, that's what I have for you for September for money and career. I'll be back next week with your general guidance for September. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Sending you all lots of love. You take care. Bye.